What is the deal, YouTube? What is the deal, YouTube? Hard hitting sports in your face. You see the title of the video. Alex Smith, the quarterback from the Kansas City Chiefs, has been traded. He's been traded to the Washington Redskins, and the Washington Redskins are expected to receive a second-round pick for Alex Smith. So this is a good deal for Kansas City. And the reason why I say it's a good deal I think it's a good deal for both squads, because for the Redskins, you get a playoff caliber quarterback. You get a quarterback that can, essentially help you get back to the playoffs. And for the Kansas City Chiefs, they get a second-round pick, which could turn into another good player, a starter, especially in this pretty good draft. They get a second-round pick for a 30-plus-year-old quarterback. And you already have Pat Mahomes, who's sitting there waiting to come on down. Pat Mahomes is just waiting to come play football. He's got a big, strong arm quarterback, and you've allowed him to be nurtured by Alex Smith for a full year. So Alex Smith is going to the Washington Redskins, and the next thing that needs to happen, situation for me, is I would love it if Kirk Cousins ends up being the Bronco quarterback. And let me tell you how this works for Dolphin fans. Expected to get a quarterback. A lot of teams thought Washington would get quarterback. Washington doesn't get a quarterback. Remember the other day when I was talking about some of the trickle down that could happen if just a few of these people don't jump on quarterback? Let's say the Browns don't jump on a quarterback, right? Browns don't jump on a quarterback, that pushes the quarterback down, right? Let's go to the 2018 NFL draft order real quick so I can explain this a little bit better. All right, so here is your 2018 draft order, right? Shit, my internet is deciding to move slowly for me. All right, so number one is going to be the Giants. It's going to be the Cleveland Browns, right? Let's say the Cleveland Browns don't take a quarterback, and they go.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa's talking right now, and let's say Cleveland Browns take Saquon Barkley, the running back from I don't even remember what fucking college he's from, but let's say they take Saquon Barkley in this. That pushes the quarterbacks down. Let's say the Giants come up and they do take Josh Rosen. Okay, that's cool. The coach don't need a quarterback because Andrew Luck is going to be there, right? Andrew Luck is on his way back. The Browns come up again. Let's say they go with the best defender on the field, right? The Denver Broncos, if the Denver Broncos end up taking, let's say the Denver Broncos ends up getting Kirk Cousins, that takes them off of the quarterback at the 5th pick. They could go and take someone else at that point. The New York Jets will probably take a quarterback. I don't see any situation that the New York Jets don't take a quarterback, right? The Bears don't need a quarterback. Neither do Oakland, and neither do the San Francisco 49ers if they re-sign Jimmy Garoppolo. So now we have a shot at quite a few quarterbacks that are getting pushed down to us. This is absolutely fantastic, especially if Kirk Cousins lands in Denver. I hope, I'm praying, because the whole theory that a lot of people had was that Kirk Cousins was going to go to the 49ers, but the 49ers already had their quarterback. So where's Kirk Cousins going now? I'm pretty, unless he ends up in fucking Arizona. That's another team that needs a quarterback. If he ends up in Arizona, then that won't help us at all. But if he ends up in Denver, that helps us because it pushes. First of all, it takes Mayfield, which Denver likes. It takes Mayfield out of play for them. They don't need him if they sign a 27, 28-year-old quarterback, right? Doesn't have the injury prones, whatever. So I'm sitting here, please, God, let them announce that Kirk Cousins is going to Denver. Because if Kirk Cousins goes to Denver, then that helps us so much. Now, Arizona is currently at the 15th pick, right? So let's say Arizona wants to trade up with the Dolphins to take our 11th pick. Let's say Denver gets the freaking let's say Denver gets Kirk Cousins. That's their quarterback. Arizona's sitting there at 15 waiting, right? But you got to think. Cincinnati, Washington, Green Bay, none of those three teams is going to take a quarterback. But they might get if the Dolphins put it out there that they're willing to trade that pick at 11 and go down to 15 or go wherever, and those other teams that are down there looking for quarterbacks, like the Chargers would be looking for a quarterback too to replace an aging Phillip Rivers. So maybe at that point, with all the quarterbacks sliding, you'll see some quarterbacks fall out of that top 10 that were going to go in that top 10. And we're able to not only get our guy at a 15 to 17, but we're able to pick up maybe a 3rd round pick or 4th round pick, which in this draft would be absolutely fantastic because a 3rd round pick could probably get us a nice tight end or a guard. So just a plethora of moves that could be made by the Dolphins, man. I can't wait. I'm praying, please let Kirk Cousins go to the Denver Broncos. That would be fantastic. And it'll be a good fit for Denver as well. You know what I mean? They won't have to groom a quarterback. He's a decent quarterback. You plug him in. Now you're right back to at least 8 to 10 wins. You got the defense. The defense didn't really go anywhere, but they were always on the field. That's what happens when you have garbage at quarterback, but you got everything else right. So please, 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 please let Kirk Cousins go to the Denver Broncos. Oh, man, that would be fantastic. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace. Oh, actually, let me check my comment section real quick, see what you guys are talking about. Oh, man. The Browns have 2 top 4 picks. Yes. They have 2 top 4 picks. Kirk Cousins was not traded, but he's going to be a free agent. Remember, he only got that 1-year deal. Jaguars will sign Cousins. They've already committed themselves to Blake Bortles for next year. So that's actually false. That's false. Blake Bortles will be the quarterback of the Jacksonville Jaguars next year. They're going to keep Blake Bortles. Honestly, down the stretch, he didn't do a terrible job. The Browns will draft Sam Darnold. I hope and I'm going to make another video about this. So actually, I'm going to make another video about this and why I think it's a terrible idea for the Browns to draft a quarterback in the 1st round. But that'll be something else that I'll talk about in just a minute. I'll make another video about that. Baker falls to us because Allen had a better Senior Bowl. Please, I hope to God they feel like that. Please, please Take Allen. Take him. Do that. Please take that motherfucker that fucking has a 56% completion ratio. Please take him. Please let them take him. Leave us with the guy with the 70% completion ratio. What if the Broncos sign Case Keenum? That'll be a bad move for the Broncos. That would be simply retarded. I wouldn't wish that on our ex-head coach. What Case Keenum did this year can be a complete facade. I would not do that shit at all. How do you get a Preds fan and a Dolphins fan and a Fins fan, huh? I have no idea what that means. But anyway, man. Man. Woo-wee! Yo, that would be fantastic for us. I say, please, whatever you do, John Elway, go get your quarterback, Kirk Cousins. Go get him. Let Sam Darnold fall. Even if Sam Darnold falls to the Jets, let Darnold go to the Jets. Let Rosen go to the I don't even think the Giants should take a quarterback either. I really don't. Because Eli can still play another 4 to 5 years. If you ask me. You don't have to take a quarterback if you're the Giants. If I was the Giants, I would take Fitzpatrick and team him up with that other corner and lockdown and play lockdown defense. And then in the second round, go get yourself a running back. Or maybe some help on that line. But I wouldn't be ready to dispose of Eli Manning just yet. Anyway, man, I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.